So it's finally here, my review of the 1000X M4s from Sony. Let's see if they proved me wrong. What up? It's your boy Gadget Fox. Thanks again for stopping by and watching yet another video about a product that I've spent my own money on so I can give my own honest opinion. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Each week I try to release a new video for you guys to see. Now, a lot of you have been waiting for my opinion of the 1000X M4s. You guys tried to destroy me when I made recommendations of these headsets before they were even out. I nowhere nearly expected that amount of feedback for giving an opinion on something as so simple as whether we should upgrade or not when they finally come out. But before I go into my opinions of these current headsets, let's do a quick unboxing. Very simple. As you can see, Sony has kept to the design core just like they do with a lot of their other products. No one would be able to tell the difference between the XM3s or the XM4s while you walk down the block, which is why I decided to get the gray versions for this product review so that I can go back and forth easily. So here they are, the much talked about, much anticipated Sony 1000X M4s. You guys know I've been waiting for these to come out so I can see what new things or what improvements have been made to my Sony 1000X M3s to decide whether you should either upgrade or just go straight to the M4s. Not much has changed. As you saw in my unboxing, that many of the features, details, design-wise, has remained the same. You really can't tell the difference between the two. Now, there are some slight differences within feel and weight. The XM4 is 1 gram less than the XM3. Tell me, do you think you're someone who can tell the difference of 1 gram? I don't think so. Now, what I will say, in the earmuffs, they have made them a bit more plush. Now that helps with the seal. And another thing, if you notice into the left ear cup, let's see if we can get that in there. They've added a proximity sensor. Before, with the XM3s, when they were on your head and you took them off, they would continue to play until you turn them off on your cell phone, laptop, or whatever device you were using or had attached to the M3s. These now have solved the first world problem of being able to turn off the music immediately once we finish taking them off our heads. Another thing that the XM3s had going for them is the opportunity to mute the music you're listening to bring in the ambient noise so that you can listen to the individual who decides to talk to you while you listen to your best song. Now, the XM4s have the same feature, but they've improved on them by the ability of the Sense engine. So before, with the M3s, again, you place a hand over the left ear cuff. Now, the headphones can actually detect when you start a conversation. So it's pretty funny. Someone can walk up to you, get your attention, and as soon as it feels your jaw opening up and also hears a hey or some type of sound coming out of your mouth, it automatically switches the music off, brings the ambient noise in, enabling you to have a conversation in a more convenient way other than keeping your hand to your head. Now you can be incredibly rude and just keep your headsets on and hope the other person doesn't feel uncomfortable or ignored while you have the headset on. So what these headphones are supposed to be good for are, one, noise canceling, okay? And I'm gonna say it, Sony, they're the best out there. The M3s were hard to dethrone. No one else came close. Maybe the 700s from Bose did a decent job, but not as good as Sony. And the XM4s, they're still going to be a tough headphone to dethrone when it comes to noise canceling. Now the other thing headphones are good for, listening to your music, right? So you're thinking an upgrade to the M4s is going to give you a better sound experience than the XM3s. Well, let me tell you, unless you're a real stickler for sound, an audiophile of the nature, you're really not going to be telling the difference between the two headphones. Now, what I can say is that the bass is a little tighter on the XM4s than the M3s. So it goes between whether you're a person that likes a heavier bass, then go for the M3s. If you like a tighter bass where it doesn't experience that much distortion, then go for the M4s. But what I was really expecting was a big difference in sound. Noise canceling to me is the same. But what I will say has significantly improved is the microphone performance on the XM4. Everybody knows, it's not a secret, the XM3s did horribly when taking a phone call while you're out there listening to your music. The XM4s adds a fifth mic, enabling the other party to hear you clearly, more consistently, but I've got to say, it's still not as good as using the phone itself. But that's almost with every other headphone out there. But I give kudos to Sony for recognizing that problem with the XM3s and improving it by adding an additional microphone to the XM4s. So thumbs up to you, Sony. Another feature that has allowed Sony to upgrade an already good headset is standardize what is already being done in the industry by having included Bluetooth 5.0 on the 1000 XM4s. A lot of you guys were upset that the XM3s did not support more than one device. Well, guess what? Now the XM4 supports two devices at the same time. But here's a slick thing that disappoints me about what Sony did. In order to save battery power, when you connect, as soon as you connect two devices to these headsets, you get a reduction in sound quality. Yes, the XM3 and the XM4 are both capable of processing sound with Sony's proprietary software and providing an LDAC experience. Well, guess what? Both of them have it, but as soon as you have the second device connected to the Sony 1000 XM4s, that LDAC capability is downgraded to AAC or SDC. So, kind of disappointing there. Multiple device support is fantastic, but really being able to have two devices but downgrading my music, it's not a thing for me. I pay top dollar for multiple high quality sound services, and I'm sorry, headphones, number one thing they should provide me with is quality music. Yes, at work or at home, you may have your laptop connected to the headphone and your cell phone, so you can go back and forth. But the majority of people or consumers who buy these headphones, they're travelers. And the only device you may be connected to while you're traveling is your cell phone. Now, unless you're a corporate guy or a business gal traveling around with both a personal cell phone and a business cell phone, now I can see needing multiple device support at that moment. But here's my verdict. If you have the XM3s already, do not buy. It's a don't buy for me. Now, if this is your first venture into Sony, I say, hey, why not get the latest and greatest and go for the XM4? But if you're tight on your wallet, you can find used XM3s out there for $200 on eBay. And Amazon has a tendency of running a sale on the XM3s for $300, saving you $50 compared to what the XM4s cost right now for $348. Now, my problem is that I own both headsets now. So, this is what I'll do. If this video reaches up to 5,000 views, I'll go ahead and give away my old XM3s. They're in perfect condition. Don't worry about it. You've seen them in the video. Everything works. Now, if this video reaches 10,000 views, then I'll go ahead and give away the 1000 XM4s. I know, crazy. But what am I going to do with two headsets that sound the same? So, thank you for stopping by. Don't forget to subscribe. And until next time, peace.